and proper irrigation farming, proper schemes and all the rest in place,
okay,
will that probably halt the increase, the probable increase in food prices at the time if we have a drought?
Let me simplify the answer I've given earlier on by recapping the entire thing all over. If government can now say, if we are buying for this season, we are buying maize at 60,000, okay? Every farmer will have planned towards that price and will have encouraged a lot of farmers to come into, farming investments along that area. The government can now go and start now taking the excess all over or during the surplus time when they're having a large number of crops that will have wasted away. Then they can now store it in their strategic reserve. But if they are not doing that, if you leave a farmer to the physics of nature and he sells at the prevailing price, it's either he makes profit or make loss, he bears it all alone. We are exposing the entire nation to insecurity, to food insecurity. So government need to do more than they are doing now. They need to do more than they are doing now.
So apart from what government is doing now, and then also what we're seeing in terms of irrigation farming, what other adequate preparations need to be done to avert the consequence of the drought? And also let's look at the fact that can research and development also help?
Certainly it can, because water is not the only thing that serves as an input to making things happen on the farm. It's not the only thing. So we need to really look into the way we can get higher yields from our farming activities, both the crop and livestock and like. I remember that about 3-4 weeks ago, Chinese delegate came to Nigeria. They paid a visit to Nigeria, and we were discussing the issue of using modern technique to improve and also bringing into the farming something seed that could resist to a level, even such that effect that we are talking about.
So what modern techniques are you talking about?
Okay. If you plant maize, for example, it requires particular amount of water over a period of time. If you now have a product of research that now say, fine, instead of making use of 10 ml of water per day, you can now do with 5 ml of water per day. It means even when there is drought, the effect won't be as high as the old or conventional seedling that were used or they were used to by the farmer. I don't know if I put it right now. So that is the area where research can come in. But there's no way anybody from outside the country can do the thing for us. They are strangers to our environment.
Yeah,
they can only support us.
Okay.
In the research, they can only support us. It's a situation where we are looking towards a complete foreigner to now tell us this is done here, because they tested all this sort of research products in their own homeland, not here. So swallowing the entire thing, hook and sinker, may not be able to really have the same result as they do have in their own country. So
are we doing enough research to make us be like those other countries?
That's a question you are asked which you know an answer to already. If also have been on strike for all this while, then where are the people who are going to really do the research? And the product of this also, they are the people who will go to the research centers as well. Are they properly groomed to be able to do any research that can really assist us? They are not. So we have a lot of things. We have a lot of issues on hand that need to really be addressed. So many.
So in your opinion, apart from all of that and all the other challenges that you've talked about in the course of this conversation, what particular investment and policy strategy will allow the development and widespread adoption of all the solutions that seem to be coming up despite the challenges that we've mentioned to actually help mitigate, not prevent it, because drought, you cannot actually, it's Mother Nature. So what can mitigate the effect that drought will possibly have if it does happen?
I've already said that we should learn from the proverbial Joseph. Now that it has not fully happened, why wouldn't we start doing something, do more farming, and do more strategic, storage, so that during the time when eventually the full impact of this down on us, we have at least something to fall back on. I think that is very, very necessary. It is required. That's very necessary. That need to be done.
Well, thank you so much, sir, for sharing your thoughts with us this morning on the program. It's been an interesting conversation. Well, I've been talking to the chairman of Opolua Integrated Farms, Biodun Oladapo, and we've been looking at agriculture and the effect of climate change. But that's it on the program for today. Thank you so much for being a part of it. Like I said, the financial markets are closed for today, and so there won't be any trading either at the Interbank Forex market or the Nigerian Stock Exchange, because all the markets are closed, and of course businesses are closed as well. But as I said, the program will continue again, and the markets will open on Thursday, that is the 17th of October. I'm sure with a flurry of activities. We're expecting treasury bills worth over 156.7 billion naira to mature this week at the money market. Well, I'm Harriet Agbenyi. Thank you so much for being a part of today's show. Bye-bye.
Television wishes you a happy Eid al-Kabir. You see, life has just got easier. You stay connected to Channels TV, where news and innovations are shaping our world. Simply log on to channelstv.com to get the breaking news. Browse the homepage according to what matters to you. Tap on the extended coverage of business, sports, politics, lifestyle, infotech, entertainment, health, world news, and lots more. Click on the live link and see the news in real time. Do you want to watch the latest video of the day? It's just a click away. Friend us on Facebook, YouTube, follow us on Twitter, Google+, participate in Channels TV poll, and share your comments. It's a website you can talk to. Your voice will be heard. ChannelsTV.com. The news at your fingertips.
The manufacturing sector of the country is its bedrock for economic growth. In other parts of the world where its manufacturing industry contributes a lot to its gross domestic product, the government pay very close attention to development in the industry. In Nigeria, the manufacturing sector has been in comatose for several years. The situation is made worse as the country focuses on the development of its oil and gas sector. Although some efforts have been made to revive this sector through various interventions, it is yet to translate to a remarkable leap in output and profit. According to the National Bureau of Statistics, the manufacturing sector contributed only 1.12% to the GDP in the first quarter of this year. This is far below that of agriculture and crude